want to start this off with all you guys asking yourself a question, and be honest with yourself. Why are you here today? Like, why did you leave your family or wherever home is? Why did you guys choose to come out to Phoenix, whether it was for the week or maybe just today? Think about that for a second. Become Jamil. Love it. Maybe you guys came here to be Jamil. Maybe you came here to network, to find the right partner. Maybe you came here to learn, but a little bit deeper, like, what are you doing it for, right? I would argue a lot of you guys are doing it for someone else, right? This is something I learned from Pace at Squad Up a couple years ago, is when he leaves and he leaves his family and he goes somewhere for a week or whatever, he wants to come back changed. He wants to bring back stuff. He wants to be able to know his family sees a change in him. He wants to bring something back. Right? I know that resonated with me when I first heard it, and I know this week when I'm gone from my family, I want to make it worth being away from them. And I think a lot of you guys, you can think about that person back home, or that your kids, your loved ones. Are we doing it for them? Because does that resonate? Absolutely. So I want you guys to use that to, when you're out networking tonight, I want you to use it when I'm kind of talking you through this opportunity that I'm going to bring up. I want you to use that as to propel you, okay? Because I think a lot of you guys, and I know, talking to some of the No One Left Behind folks, you guys might be a little overwhelmed. Is anybody overwhelmed with?
Yeah, me too.
With shiny object syndrome? Yes.
Bro, I just invested in 2 deals. Like.
Yeah. Yes, so many opportunities, right? I know some of you guys are overwhelmed. Right? Some of you guys might also feel stuck, right? Maybe you're stuck, you're waiting to your first deal. Maybe you don't have the experience to do deals, right? Maybe you're just getting started, or maybe you're already doing something else, but you feel stuck in that and you want to try something different, right? I want to help you guys, right? I want to help you ones who feel stuck. I want to help you guys who feel overwhelmed, all right? So I'm going to get right into it right here with the Revive Club, okay? And how this works. I want to keep it super simple, okay? Because I want to help you guys. First off, the minimum investment, only $10,000. This means so much to me, guys, because until today, to invest or partner with me on one of my deals, you had to be either, well, both. You had to be an accredited investor, and you had to have a minimum of $50,000.
Does anybody in here not know what an accredited investor is? Raise your hand if anybody does not know. It means you have to have a net worth of $1 billion or more, and you have to net in your pocket every single year $250,000 to $300,000 a year, 2 years minimum. And the government, the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, has thought that those people that have not made that kind of money are too stupid to invest in things. And so they go, you're not accredited, so we're not going to allow you to invest in things. That has been historic. Okay? Up until last year, Stella Hahn, somebody in Sub 2, created something called Fractional. And it allows legally for anybody to invest in cool deals like what Casey's going to talk about. So when he's saying up until now, up until this last 6 to 8 months, if you wanted to partner with Casey, which a lot of people have in Sub 2, you would have had to have written a check for $100,000 and been worth a net worth of $1 million or more. That is all now eliminated, that anybody can invest in a deal with somebody like Casey.
Thanks, Pace. Could not have said that better. Guys, I'm excited about a bunch of stuff which you guys are going to see, but that's maybe the biggest one, because so many of you guys in here, it's been a barrier to be able to do deals together, and I'm so thankful that we can now do deals with a minimum of $10,000. So we're going to raise a total of $1 million for the Revive Club. All right, I'm going to show you the deals, everything we're going to do here in a second, but we're going to do it over 24 months, okay? So when you are wondering when you're going to get your money back, 24 months, all right? Now, the return. We are targeting a 10% return. To get that, there's a couple key things we need to do, okay? The first one is all the management fees, all the fractional fees. I wanna make sure we get there for you guys. I'm gonna cover all those fees. I'm gonna cover the fractional fees, the administrative. So I wanna cover that so we make sure we get to your 10% return. Now, the second thing to get to the 10% return is we've got to deploy that capital and we've got to do deals. Therefore, we've got to be ready. We got to have deals in our pipeline. So to do the deals, we need to have a portal, a platform like Fractional. So because of Fractional is going to allow us to do all these deals and allow you guys to be a partner, be an active owner on these deals with me. So the way Fractional works is we're all going to vote. Everyone who has a share, which we could have up to 100 shares, right? 10,000 a piece, up to 100 shares. We've already raised almost $250,000, so it's going quick, but there are still shares for you guys today, all right? But everyone who has a share is gonna have a vote, all right? Now, when we go to move on a deal, we gotta have at least 50% of the people vote, and we got to have a 51% majority. So that's what's going to give us an opportunity to actually partner. All right, I'm not saying you are not passive. You are an owner. You've got an opportunity to participate in this, okay?
So I get to partner with you, and I get to say in what projects that we're doing or not doing.
Exactly, you get to vote.
We get to understand why you brought it to the team, what you're looking at for underwriting, and then learn that process while we've invested in you to be as your partner.
Absolutely.
That's phenomenal.
You got it. All right. So, but here's the kind of the third part of making sure we get to this return, is we got to do deals. All right. If we're not doing deals, we're not making money. So the way Fractional will work is once we're fully committed, there's about a 2 to 3 week window, plus or minus, where we'll be generating all the documents. That's when we're going to be going through our pipeline of deals, so we can vote on them and hit the ground running. Maybe some of you are here this week at No One Left Behind. You got some deals now, huh? Right? But typically you've got to be doing a lot of marketing, a lot of deal flow. Guys, I invest $40,000 a month in direct to seller marketing to get my deals. All right, so I've got a good flow coming in from there. After this week at No One Left Behind, I've got even more. In order to hit the ground running and do all these deals, we've got to have a deal flow, right? So I didn't mention that in my track record at the beginning, but if you read it, it shows WYO Houses. That's my direct to seller marketing company. That's where we're generating the deal flow that we're going to present to you guys. So you can see all these are all deals I've teed up that are ready to go. Like when we go to that little 2 to 3 week period, we're going to be reviewing these. I'm going to show you guys, hey, this is why I like this fix and flip. This is why I like this buy and hold. Here is a house that I currently own that I'm going to go build an additional unit on. And this is why the numbers make sense, okay? But at the end of the day, we're all going to vote on it, but we got to be ready.
That's cool, Casey. Like if you look at your deal side, look at this, guys. He's got new construction, buy and hold, lease to own, fix and flip, long-term rental, buy and hold, long-term rental all the way down, lease to own, long-term buy and hold. So what you're also doing is giving a diversified set of experiences to people that are partnering with you. It's not just, hey, I did a wholesale deal. It's like you've got 6 different types of deal in that, just in this current pipeline.
Exactly right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I want to give you guys access to all of it, because one of the biggest things in addition to the low investment is I want you guys to build a track record. All right, this is one of my favorite parts. Check this out. So here is my track record. Guys, I would argue for somebody who's just starting out and myself, the number one difference, the gap is right here, okay? This is a document I have with over 150 deals I've done. Deals have hyperlinks to settlement statements. There's before and after photos. I show how much my lender invested when we bought it, like all the details. Like this is something when I go to present or want to go partner with somebody else or go to a bank or go to a private money lender, this is what I show them. And this is 15 years. Here, highlighted in red, guys, that's a deal from 2010. That was my first property I ever bought. But I don't want you guys to wait 15 years to build something like this. We're gonna build it over 24 months, all right? We're gonna do, if we go back a slide, we've already got these ones teed up, but we're gonna do as many deals as we can. And my goal is to do at least 20 deals over the next 2 years with you guys.
Bro, I want this track record. Like, are you kidding me?
This is awesome.
Will you stop putting people on the stage that I gotta invest in? I can't have them all. This is Pokemon. Let's go.
All right, but now, not everybody is like me and is an Excel nerd and wants to go see it all on a spreadsheet, right? Some people resonate more with the before and afters, right? They want to see what did it look like, right? What does it feel like? Now, this is something that I already do on all of our fix and flips. We obviously capture the before photos and after, and we use it on my marketing, right? I use it on my social media. Because who out there is trying to build a personal brand? Anybody, is that important? Yes, absolutely. This is how I've started to build mine and what I want to be able to give to you guys. So you're not only going to get the track record, you're going to get all these before and after photos, right? You're going to be able to start to show, not just on a spreadsheet, but show qualitatively what does it look like? What are the projects I'm doing? Now, as we wind down here, I want to reward people who do more than 10,000. All right, I wanted to make it approachable for everybody, but also incentivize people who do more. So now I'll have you guys focus on me for just a second. My Mount Everest is to help 100 families achieve financial freedom. But how do we do that? The first step is my 2-day workshop. It's gonna be in July in Houston, Texas. It is the first step for these people who want to start to create financial freedom to get started and going, all right? Now for the people who invest $30,000, the first 10, they're gonna get a free VIP ticket to the Revive Summit, all right? Because I want you guys to be a part of that. There's gonna be an opportunity to actually increase your return from 10% up to 15% using 0% business credit, all All right, I've got a contact at Chase that I've been working with for years, and I'm gonna help you guys through that process. Another thing that I wanna be able to give to you guys is learn the process of 0% interest business credit. And it's a cool opportunity for you guys to actually make up to 15%, right? I'm not gonna go into the weeds on there. If you guys wanna catch me afterward, we can talk more about it. But again, just another value to help you guys out. But that's not it. That's the VIP ticket for the first 10. I still wanna help every one of you guys in here, because again, my goal is to help 100 families achieve financial freedom. I want anyone who signs up before the end of the weekend, even 10,000, you guys are still gonna be able to get a free ticket, a general admission ticket to the Revive Summit, all right? I wanna help every one of you guys, not only through the Revive Club, but get to meet you guys in Houston, okay? As I wrap this up, we're gonna do one last exercise, okay? I want you guys to close your eyes for a second, if you will, with me. So picture 2 years from now, 24 months, you've now, picture that track record with all your deals you're looking at, right? Picture it sitting there on your desktop for whenever a private money lender or a bank or a partner wants to know your deals you've done, you've got that ready to send off to them. I also wanna picture your content, your social media, and all these before and afters that you've been posting, and people have been reaching out saying, wow, I wanna know more about what you're doing. Maybe you've built, I want you to think about your business credit cards. Now you've learned how to go apply for and get 0% interest credit cards to build your credit and build your business. But maybe most importantly, I want you to picture you now have the experience and the confidence to do fix and flips, to do buy and holds, right? You've now been a part of deals, you've seen what it looks like. You're now ready to go ultimately start to build your financial freedom. So you guys can open up your eyes. Please, I'm hoping you guys picture that like vividly in your mind, because I truly, at the beginning, I meant it. I really want to help you. So to get started, it's really simple. Really quick, who is part of Fractional right now? Everybody look around the room, these guys. They spent maybe 2 minutes creating an account on Fractional. They are ready to go. All they got to do is scan the QR code and join the Revive Club. But if you have not done it, it's okay. It'll take you 2 minutes. Scan the same QR code. You're gonna create an account, step 1. Step 2, join the Revive Club, all right? And then to actually make an investment, all you have to do is put 2% down. You can actually use a credit card if you want. It's a deposit to lock you in. So if you do step 1, sign up for it, join Revive Club, put a 2% deposit down, you guys are well on your way, all right? Because again, I want you guys to be able to learn while you earn.